Hello, my lovely sewing friends. Oh my goodness, I really love that music, honestly. I stand here dancing to it when Freddie comes on. It's really funny because one of our new little things. I'm like, it's so cute. Right, we're just going to join our TikTok friends and then we'll get started because I've got lots to tell you guys. You're probably wondering, what is this thing that she's holding? I'm going to show you. Hello, Susan. Welcome, welcome, new subscriber. Let's just join our TikTok friends and we'll get started with tonight's sewing. Hello, my lovely TikTok friends. How are you this evening? Hope you are well. Let me just mirror my view so you can see me better. And I can see that TikTok is letting you know that I've gone live. So if you're watching on any of the other social media platforms and you're wondering why you can't see all of the comments, which actually I'm going to put up onto the screen. There we go. It's because obviously I do have a second screen. So I have actually my TikTok friends over on this side and the YouTubers and all your other guys, you're over on this one because we can't amalgamate it, which is just like really mad. Are you from Florida? Is it really warm over there at the moment, Susan? I hope it is really, really lovely. And Sherry's in Florida as well. Hello, Daisy. Welcome to you. Hello, Dale. Welcome to you. I have had a wonderful, wonderful day. Honestly, it's been one of those days when I'm just like, this is why I love what I do, because I get to meet some incredible people. I really, really do, and talk about incredible stories. And this little pile of quilties here, this is an incredible story. And you know what? And obviously, so if you joined me last night, then you knew what I was doing today. And I'm going to tell you all about that. So if anything happens over on TikTok, if I do get stung for it, then we're just going to restart, okay? Because obviously you guys you need to know about these quilts. I'm very good. Thank you, Dale. I'm very good. You found out what total on your tool trip in Paris, and you got a 5-star. You got the 5-star ones. That's amazing. That's amazing, Daisy. Well done, you. Hello, Gribble. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hello, Thomas. Welcome to you. Thank you, Thomas, for booking in for all of those little things that you've done. I'm looking forward to meeting you on our charity sewing days. So hello, Martha. Welcome to you. So yeah, so I went before I get started about the quilts behind me. You're probably thinking, what is she holding? What is she holding? This is really weird. I mean, you're probably not going to work out what this is. I'm going to tell you because I went up to the Bradford Industrial Museum, and obviously they had like the industrial industrial, what's it called, machinery there. That's the word I'm looking for. Industrial machinery. Well, this is a pen that's been made out of a bobbin. I mean, it's huge bobbin. Hello, Elliot. Welcome to you. Hello, Birdie. Welcome to you this evening. So yeah, so this is a pen that has been made out of a bobbin, and it's a bit chunky. Look. So I was actually, because I was talking to somebody earlier. This is why I'm actually a little bit late tonight, because I had a couple of phone calls to do for people that are booking in for our quilt show in September. Honestly, people, it's going slightly mad right now because we have literally got hardly any stands left. It is just incredible. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, let's try and fit you in there, try and fit you in there. And all these people are like, we want to come to your show, Rachel. We want to come to Brighton. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, so and the only pen I could find to write with was this one. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's a bit of a big pen. But it's really, 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 it's a lovely, lovely pen. And so yeah, so if you are on any of our other social media platforms and you want to ask any questions, you can very much pop them in the chat and I can see the questions, I can answer them. If you've got any sewing related questions, do ask. And if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And so we're just doing my usual live stream in the evening. I'm going to be on every single night this week up until Sunday. Haven't planned next week yet, but you know what I'm like. But yeah, so I had a wonderful, wonderful day, and it consisted of going and meeting a really, really great lady called Jilly, who is one of the coordinators for Project Linus, and they are they're like a charity that does quilts to go for children, and you know it was so lovely. Did the rain and thunder stop eventually the other day? Yes, it definitely did, Elliot. It literally stopped. When I went in last night, it was raining, wasn't it? But we haven't had any today. Do you know what? The weather today's been actually quite nice. Dare I say, it's actually been quite nice. So yeah, so we'll try and keep it, sending it up your way. We'll send it up your way. It's quite funny. So anyway, yeah, so I went to chat to Jilly today, who is like I said, she is one of the coordinators for Project Linus Quilts, and it's so lovely. And I also got to meet this amazing lady called Kath as well, who works with children, who takes these quilts into to work with the kids. And you know what, and it was so lovely. No, you don't want it. She's supposed to thunder tomorrow. I mean, hopefully not tomorrow for me though, Elliot, because I've got another busy day tomorrow. Hello, who's joining in the bottom? skibbities out to the bottom. And anyway, so yeah, so I have got 10 amazing quilts here, which I'm actually going to be taking up to the Children's Hospital next Friday. So they're going to be living here for the next week, and they're just so lovely. You know what? They're so different. Some of them are fleece backed, some of them are are fabric backed, and they're all like different fabrics, different. I mean, the thing is, for the Linus quilts, it's really about making it colourful. It doesn't have to be, this is what I found out today, it doesn't have to be children's fabric. And you know the quilt I made last night, she loved that quilt, and she's going to be labeling that up with a number, and she's going to be giving that out at some point to some lovely child. And so yeah, so I've got some really beautiful ones here. I've got some with cars on it, with cupcakes on it, with literally like with purple things on it. What do they think about the quilt? They love the quilt. They love the quilt, Dale. They absolutely loved it. And I was a little bit worried, because the thing was, obviously the size that I made it, so I interviewed someone else today as well, and she was like I said, the lady who works and takes the quilts to the children. Hello, Deborah, welcome to you this evening. And so she takes the quilts to the children, and I was looking at the ones that this lady was taking, thinking, oh my goodness, I think my quilt's a bit too big. I'm like, oh, it's a bit too big. But anyway, so when I had this chat to Jilly, she said, no, absolutely not, because obviously they do take in quilts at all different sizes, from newborn babies all the way up to teenagers, 18-year-olds that are leaving care. And so, so very much the quilts for Linus can be all different sizes. Hello, Ginny, welcome to you. And I think I saw Craig pop in. Is that Craig? Did I see you pop in at the bottom? Hope you're good. Hello, Craig. How are you, my lovely? Hope you're good. You've joined. Oh, amazing. Well done, Thomas. Well done. There's always lots of little different snippets that go onto that page, just so you know, that closed one. So you kind of see different little things, which is good. And hello, Jasmine. And you're good, Craig. Well done. I'm very happy that you're good. How is your work? Is work going well? So yeah, so anyway, so all of the Linus quilts, they get labeled, and the label they have, it's really lovely actually, because these are quite like our cat protection quilts, and these ones, so they have made with tender loving care for Project Linus UK. Keep away from fire, maximum 40 degrees wash, do not iron. And then it says, it's got the number, the quilt number, and then it's got her initials, and then CF, which is the group, the quilters that it came from. Hello, Salah, welcome to you. It's going really well. I'm really pleased your job's going well. Well done, Craig. Yeah, so just noticed my thing has come up. My quilt show sign has come up. I was going to pop that back up there. So we have got 10 amazing quilts, which are here and here, and they're really lovely. Anyway, I learned all about I Spy quilts. Now, I Spy, as in EYE Spy quilts. Do you know what I Spy quilts are? Because I actually had no idea. I mean, I've always thought, I know there's like a quilt pattern that's called I Spy. Hello from Pennsylvania. Hello, music. Welcome to you. And so, yeah, so there was this, there's like a pattern that's called I Spy, but it's not that kind of one. And you know what? It's so cute. Honestly, it is so cute, because so what an I Spy quilt is, it's because obviously they work with lots of small children, like little ones, like 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds. And what they do is so one of the quilts that you can make for them is like so like, for example, this quilt here's got lots of cars in it. So what they'll do is they'll say how many cars are on there, or can you see the black car, can you see the red car, can you see the green car, and so then then the child will go, oh, that's that one, and that's what an I Spy quilt is. So there you go. See, it's gone pinged. we've just been stung. We might have to restart. We'll see in a minute. And you're a member on the website. Amazing. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you so much. So hello, Rita, welcome to you. So I think what I'm going to do is obviously I definitely want to work on Alex Hellawell's quilt tonight. That is an absolute given. We are definitely going to be doing that, but I just want to have a little look through my scraps, see if we can find some fabrics that have got like little pictures on it that would make up an I Spy quilt. And what she said was that you do 5-inch square. Is the word quilter trigger for red? No. What I think what it could be is because they think I'm selling it. That's what it is, Elliot. They think I'm selling the quilt, but obviously I'm not. I'm just talking about it, and that's all it is. The word quilt is not. Sometimes the word group is. I've had group, but obviously we've just been stung, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, so whilst we're in this position, I might as well show you the quilts actually, mine, because there's no point. Actually, let me just I'll put my little appeal thing in. Hold on. See, we don't have any trouble, you guys, over this side. This side, they have a lot of trouble. Hello, Donna. Welcome to you. So yeah. So anyway, really cute. So this is one I'm going to show all the quilts. Let me just put my bobbin pen out of the way. It's very, I wish I'd got more now. I might actually have to send my friend Heidi round to say, can you go and get me some more of these pens, because I really like them. I mean, it's one of those things that you kind of, like when you get something and then you're like, oh, I don't, yeah, I should have got more of those. But at the time, it was very hot. It was very hot. Anyway, so Project Linus. This is Project Linus. I'm going to show you. That's Project Linus UK, and so it's really lovely. A quilt is a hug that you can keep. How true is that? So yeah, so there was one quilt that's got like cars and things on it. So all of these quilts are going with me to the Royal Alexandra Children's Hospital in Brighton. They're going to go there next Friday because I'm going up to sew with the kids again, which I'm so excited about. I love going up there. I really do. It's a shame it's not longer actually, because it's only for like 2 or 3 hours. Anyway, so there's this one. This one is really cute because this one has ET on it. It actually has ET on it. This is very cute. So this one is fleece backed. That's got fleece backing. Isn't that incredible? So these have all been made by different quilters around kind of the southeast area of the UK, because that's where I'm, the south coast, I should say, not the southeast, the south coast of the UK. And then there's this one. This has got Marvel characters on it, which is really cute. And hello, Mandy, welcome to you. And then there's a blue one, and that's got that backing on it. And I love this one because it's really soft and cuddly. I think this is probably one that I would like if I wanted a Linus quilt. Anyway, so then this is very adorable. This is absolutely cute because it's got, look, bumblebee fleece backing fabric. It is so cute, and it's got little animals and all kinds of lovely things. And then we got the orangey one, which has that has a panel in the middle. That actually has a aren't they lovely? I know, Dale, aren't they lovely? And this has a tractor, and obviously, and what they've done is they've stitched it around there so it makes it like a puffy effect. And it's got grey on the back, so that is just cute. I love that one. So obviously I don't know hello Becky, welcome to you. I don't know what children are going to get these quilts. I don't know. I mean, whether we're going to give them out when I go up to the hospital, or whether it's just going to be I'll give them to the teachers, because actually that's where they're going to go. They're going to go to the hospital school, and then the hospital school are going to give them out. So so then there is this one, which is this is very cute. This has got cupcakes. Look, that is so adorable. Oh my goodness. And it's got really interesting swirly stitching. Now, talking about the stitching, obviously, because these quilts are going to children, they do need a lot of stitching on them because they need to be robust for Project Linus quilts. And so yeah, so as much as so you could hand stitch like a quilt front to quilt top to it. You could definitely hand stitch that, but it would then need to be machine stitch, which is what one of the volunteers of Project Linus could do. So there's loads of different ways you can get involved with it, which is so great. And then there's this one. This one is very adorable with a very plain backing on it. So remember the one I did yesterday, honestly, because that was quite plain, wasn't it, on the front, but then you had the stars on the back. And she said, no, that's fine. So that's that one. And then there was this one. This one is very cute. This has got little kites on it. Very adorable. That's going to go there. Folds up really neatly, that one. Look at that. That's obviously jammy. And this one, it's really interesting actually. So this one, I've actually had this fabric before, and it's really pretty. So look, you got spotty on the back. Now this one's actually been hand stitched together. It's all been well, actually no, technically that's been machine stitched the front, and then it's been hand quilted. All these lines here are hand quilted. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that hand quilted line? So yeah, so it's really, so those are the 10 quilts. They are going to be living here until next Friday, when I take them up to the hospital and take them up to the kiddos up there, which is good. So what I need to do, so I was doing a bit of filming earlier, I need to put these boxes away. So I'm going to bring you guys around. Hello Maria, welcome to you. So I think what we're going to do, my TikToky friends, is we're going to restart now. Okay, it's probably the best thing to do as we're going to get settled. So here we go. So we're going to stop the live stream and I'm going to restart. You guys are fine. YouTubers are fine. So and Facebookers, you're fine. Just stay there for a minute. So I'm going to restart and keep a lookout. Right, here we go. So the problem is, you see, we have to do this with TikTok likes to play a game, and I don't know why it does it, but you know, we need to restart the TikTok. Here we go. And we're going to go live in, oh, hold on, 3, 2, 1. Here we are again. So let's just mirror that. There we go. There we go. Yes. So anyway, so hopefully everybody comes back. You really enjoyed reading the newsletter, did you, Tiana? Hello, Susan. Welcome to you. So did you see the little shout out I gave you, Tiana? Hope you did. Hope you did. Hope you clocked that. And thank you so much for appreciating my newsletter. Hopefully you guys that are coming back onto TikTok now have got my newsletter today. I hope you appreciate it as well. It's good fun. It is good fun. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you around here. Hello, Skulls. Welcome to you. Welcome. Hello, sir. Welcome to you. Right, so we're going to go here, and then what I'm going to do, I need to put all this kind of stuff away, and then we're going to see if we can find some fabric so I can make up this I Spy quilt, because it is super lovely. And hopefully we won't need to restart. You're home again, Dale, I know. Hopefully we won't need to restart again. Hopefully it should be fine, because we're going to go and sit down in a minute and do what do you call it, do some sewing. That's what we're going to do. Right, so now it's very interesting actually. I might just keep these out for the minute. Where can I put these quilts? I need to put these quilts somewhere. Hold on, there is a big pile of quilts. I wonder if I push them up there. And then the trouble is, though, you just know what's going to happen, don't you? You just know that my cats, when they come in here, are going to want to they're going to want to jump on it, aren't they? That's the thing. Right. So first of all, what I want to do is I'm going to see if I've got some cute fabric that could be the I Spy fabric. So that would work really well, because it's got a little carrots on it. I mean, it is technically speaking, oh, it's got toothbrushes. I love that. Okay, and then we can maybe not with the people. Then we can, what is that one? That's got little singing people on it. So what's really interesting about these I Spies is that, oh, there's Chirpy. We missed Chirpy. Hold on, quick. Hello, Susan, the quirky handy quilter. There, Chirpy. We caught it in time. It's Chirpy time. Leon, you just walked in just bang on time, because I literally just caught it. Hello, Rochelle. There was someone else as well. And how are you, Susan, the quirky handy quilter? Hope you are good. Let's go back. Anyway, so we're going to see if I can find, I might actually get my my scraps out as well and see if we can. Hello, F Blake, welcome to you. Hello, Jude, welcome to Jude. Lots of people coming walking in tonight. So yeah, so basically what we need is like fabric that's got different, like you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Look, different things. It doesn't, the colors do not matter. Obviously it's got to be bright, but it's got to have things in it that they can count, and they can and I really want to make one. I really do. I just think, oh, it'd be so cute. A little ice sparrow. We'll do the cats. Let's get the cats. I think you might need a mod called Leon. Leon, I thought you were our brand ambassador. I'm putting you down as my brand ambassador, remember? But you never know, we might get there fairly soon. Let's see what happens. Right, so I'm just gonna have a little look. I kind of want something that it's got little things. Oh, that could be cute. Could they count that train? Well, the trains are a little bit far apart, I reckon. Now that is very adorable. What about that one? That's adorable. Ah, thank you so much for liking my dress. Thank you, thank you. I've just kept it on today because I was filming for my YouTube channel earlier. So so yeah, so this is, and I don't just, I just stay in it really. How about the stags? Stags might be cute, mightn't they? Ice creams. Ice creams. Am I getting too far carried away making my I Spy quilt? I think that's what's going on here. Let me just see. Rainbows. Da, 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 da. Right, okay, that's that one done. Can you show the back of my dress? Oh, can I show the back of my dress? Oh, here we go then. Look, you can see it. Ta-da! I think it's did I do it in honeycombs? I think I did it. Did I do it in honeycombs? Oh yeah, no, I did it in. Oh, I did it in, yeah, honeycombs. I did it in honeycombs. That's what I did it in. Right. So the other one's coming along nicely, actually. I've got just checked to finish. Oh, you just done it, finishing off your UFO list. That's always very helpful, isn't it? When you've finished that. And let's see if there's any in here that we could use on the I Spy quilt. Butterflies. Sometimes. Hello, HLC. Welcome to you. Hello, Nick. Welcome to you on YouTube. I'm on a different account. I know who I am. I know who you are. I can't see it at all, actually, Leon. I can't see any different name. Yes, so it's been a really busy day, actually, because I got back from doing my filming and chatting to Ginny, Gilly, I should say, not Ginny, Gilly, all about the Linus quilts, and then just been doing emails really of it's like whoa, it's so many. Obviously we send the newsletter out, and then that gets more people to asking things, so we're responding to that. Just gonna have a look through my little bundle. You thought it was the other one, the bigger honeycomb pen. Oh yeah, no, so that's my other dress. This is yeah, no, that's a completely different dress. This is another dress. This one has my very special little fabric on there. I know the one you mean. Also, some of these could work. The only thing is though, they kind of do go together, don't they? Maybe we'll leave those. We've got should we do Easter eggs? Maybe not. So yeah, so we've got quite a few people that are booking into our quilt show. And honestly guys, it's gonna be amazing. So if you, oh my goodness me, it's gone again. TikTok has gone again. What do we do? Hang on. Is it going to be third time lucky, Dale? Do you reckon it's going to be third time lucky? I reckon that's what's going to happen. I mean, it could be because I'm showing too much of this. It could be, but we'll leave it for now. Obviously, I can't do anything about it because this is my sewing room. This maybe, yes, I it could be. Right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put them back in there. Put them up in there. They probably need to go away with those. Just going to have a little look in my. Let's have a look at my scrap box. So this is the box I'm constantly throwing stuff into that I then work out. But I don't know whether in here is anything of worthiness, shall we say. Oh, we do have those. But then they're not going to be 5-inch, are they? Because remember when I trimmed them off. Oh, we do have that one. I mean that might be a 5-inch. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. I'm getting too excited about. I think that is. We'll do that as a 5-inch. I can do that one. That one can be as a 5-inch. These are all my little itty bitty things. So I think what we'll do is we will go we'll go and work on Alex Hellawell's quilt, and then we might come back and do oh, I think we might have been all right, you know. I think the TikTok issue might have gone away. Looks like it has. We'll have a look. Anyway, so I'm going to keep this little pile here, because then we can come and make these into 5-inch squares. So there's that one, that one, that one. Oh, I think that'd be really cute. I love the idea of just doing a a quilt with lots of little tiny bits in it that the kids will then count. Isn't that amazing? Right, let's go into the other room and we'll go and have a look at Alex Hellawell's quilt. Let's go that way, my people. I'm gonna bring you that way. I think I need to get a drink. I need to get a sip of my drink. So what I want to do is I'm going to hang her quilt up. Oh yes, I do still have this one hanging here, and I know I have not had a chance to put it on. Oh, okay, right. So we got a problem then, haven't we? Let me have a look. Did notice that it took a bit to realise it was me, completely honest. It's you'd notice though, it did take a bit to realise, I'm completely honest. Anyway, it's one something my weeks. I can't I think it's just trying to read what you put, Tiana. So I thank you very much, Susan. Thank you very much. Oh no, it starts with an A. Starts with an A. Starts with an A. I cannot see it. Hello, Mags. Welcome to you. So I think what I want to do is I want to hang Alex's quilt up, obviously on top of that one. This one is going to go in my TikTok shop. I haven't yet had a chance to do that. I have got, technically I've got a free day on Wednesday, kind of. So I'm probably going to work it out then and get it in the shop. But I want to hang Alex's up because I need to put I need to start putting in a, a T, not an A. I do not know. I will have a look. Anyway, so I want to first of all turn my fan on because I'm feeling a bit hot, and secondly, hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna hang Alex's quilt up, and we're gonna put, because I need to put some pins in it to work out where else I need to stitch, because it is getting to the point now where there's so much on it already, and I don't know what more to do. So I think I'm going to get some more clips. That's the plan. I wonder if I can get away with not having that one. Right. So I'm going to take this one off. We're going to put it over the other side. And then I'm going to get Alex's quilt and we're going to put that up. So this is the one. This is the one we're going to be working on tonight. This one. We're going to play Roblox. Oh, see you later. See you later, Leon. So I'm going to hang this one up and I'm going to put some pins in it to see where else I want to stitch it. I think that's the best plan, I think. I'm just taking this one off. Oh, you're all going to come falling down. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm off to see some quilters tomorrow. I'm going to be going to have a chat to them about our quilt show. It's going to be nice actually. I'm not going to give a full talk. I'm just going to do a talk about our quilt show. So Susan, do you sell your quilts in the shop? Yes. So this one is going to be in my TikTok shop. This one is going to go up for sale. The other two, no, those two will never get sold because they are part of my talk that I do when I go and do talks on stages and go to quilt groups and stuff like that. So, but this one definitely is going to go up for sale. I'm just having a chance to do it. And in actual fact, in my TikTok shop now, there actually is a quilt in there, which is the pink one. So, but this one, I don't know if you've seen this one before. This is a collaboration quilt. I'm doing with an incredible artist called Alex Hellawell, and I'm just going to put the clips on it to clip it back up. And we're going to have a little look, and I'll talk. So if you haven't seen it before, I know quite a few of you have, but if you haven't seen it before, I would talk you through what I've been doing with it, because it's an interesting one, because this is not really my style of fabric that I would usually work with. This is actually quite a different kind of fabric, really. I don't know. I think there. 1, 2. Right. So, are you going to be right at 4, or do you need 5? Should we just give it? We'll give it 5 just in case. Right. So, Thomas, what do you say? What part of the UK am I in? So, I am in the South Coast. I'm down in Brighton. That's where I'm based. Let's see who else is. Now I can read your whole comment, Tiana. I didn't know. Maybe I know anyway. It's been one of those weeks. So I wonder whether do you know what? I think I might wait until we sit down, and then I'll probably restart TikTok. I think, because otherwise, you know, it's like those people start saying we couldn't find you live, and that's because it's God restricted. Anyway, so let me find some pins. Right over here. Oh, my pen. I've just seen my weather app, and it says it's going to be hot in the next 3 days. Oh, anyway, so I've got my little pins. Hello, ribbons and bows. Welcome to you. So what I'm going to do. So if you haven't seen this before, thank you very much, Tiana. Thank you very much. This is actually going to go eventually. This will not be living with me. This will be living with Alex. So Alex, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. I've not forgotten to email you. I definitely will. It's on my list of things to do, Alex. It definitely is. Anyway, so this fabric has been designed by an incredible artist called Alex Hellawell, and then I saw it when I went to Sewing for Pleasure, and I was like, oh, you know, I could do this, I could do that, blah 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 blah. And then we had this. She said, do you want to do a collaboration? So what I've done is I've stitched around every single ghost on the fabric, and I've done what's called trapunto, which is where you put wadding into the back. Oh, not wadding, like stuffing, put cushion stuffing into the back, and then it does like a 3D effect. So it's called trapunto. And then all of these lines here, I've literally been like stitching on those lines, and obviously it's in different colors because there's so many different colors. And then once it's finished, what my plan is to then stitch around these ghosts in all these different colors. They won't all be black, they won't be blue, they'll be different colors. But it's kind of got to a point now where, as you can see, there is a lot of line. There's a lot of lines on it. You know, so you've got all these ones down here, you've got all that lot up there, you've got the ones at the top, the ones in this bit in the middle, this bit over here. So there is actually quite a lot. But I definitely want to do something here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little pin in it. So then because I know that I've looked at it from a distance, I know that I know that's where I want to go. So it says you live in, and then so our office, our registered office address is based in London, but I personally live down in Brighton on the south coast. Hopefully that answers that question, Thomas, for you. And hello, Sarah. Welcome to you. Welcome. So yeah, so we're going to put a few more up in here. I would definitely like to put some in there, and then I don't know, maybe a few more there. I'll put that pin into there, because I think it's getting to the stage that you know, it needs just a few little more lines is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to put a pin in there, and then some in here, because I could go. So if I did this bit here, we could go all the way down there, down here, and then do this bit there, and then up to there. That would be good. So we could do maybe do some brown up there, and then do some definitely do some over here. I think we'll put some over here. Put that in there, put that in there. So those ones. And then maybe some more down the bottom. So I might actually, do you know what I might have to do? I might actually have to stitch the bits that have got the line, got the pins in it. So I've got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So there is actually quite a few to do. And then I might have to hang it back up again to put a few more into it. Is what I'm where my brain is going with this one, I think. I mean, definitely down there. I mean, there's absolutely loads and loads and loads of lines down there we can do. I mean, it could be worth doing that bit tonight, you know, because that's quite easy to get to. I think we will. I think we're going to start. I think we're going to start down there, that bit there, and then yeah, there's obviously there's more over there. That's an interesting ghost, that one. That was quite funny. Quite funny. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, people. So I'm going to get you guys set up over there. We will probably restart TikTok, I think. That's probably going to be the best thing to do. And then we're going to get Alex's quilt ready to go. There we go. I'm going to get you guys down. Going to get you guys plugged in. Oh, make sure you've got charge. I've got my fan on. I think we are good to go. So I don't have any pussycats out here tonight. I actually don't want to have any pussycats out here tonight because obviously they are going to jump on the quilt and we can't have that. So yeah, so we're going to move that over to there. Have I got everything I need? Get my oh dear. Get my little baggie ready with all the embroidery cottons. Might have to find another colour as well. So I'm just going to go and get the quilt. Hold on a minute, my people. I'm just going to do that to there. Let's get this quilt down. Okay. It is quite big. Right, so right. We're going to start. How about doing the corners first, then join them up in the center? The thing is, it's very difficult with the Trapunto ghosts to do it like that because it's you've kind of got to do it in sections because of where those ghosts are. Because I did those ghosts first, and also we want it to look quite puffy anyway. So I'm going to go down the bottom, and we're going to do some up here. However, yeah, this bit here, this is what I'm going to stitch first. So hopefully you guys over on that screen can see. Okay, if you can't see, then just let me know and I'll see if I can shuffle the screen. But I think what we're going to need to do, let me just see. Hang on a minute. Let me just have a look at the TikTok situation. Yeah, it is still. You might want to do mine before the next live. Right, so it's definitely still restricted, okay, on TikTok. So and hopefully now, actually, if I take my badge off, that might help. I don't know. I have no idea what these things are. It drives me mad. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop the TikTok again. I'm going to restart, and hopefully it's going to be third time lucky. So we'll see you the other side. Honestly, it's crazy, isn't it? Right. Honestly, TikTok does drive me mad. It really does. But we're going to start again. So it just gets a bit funny. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my people. You are back again. So let me just do that, and hopefully we won't run into any more problems. Some we have had to do this before. We've had to start like 3 or 4 times because it just goes a bit crazy. And here Susan's made it back. Well done, Susan. Susan's made it back. Yeah, so if you've got any questions you want to ask me while I'm doing this, please do. Any sewing related questions or anything. Hello, Lucy. Dale's come back. Welcome. So hopefully, let's say third time lucky, and it's not going to happen again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch some more down down the bottom bit here. It's going to be, this bit's going to be easy-ish, because you remember I ran out of black, didn't I? So I had to get some more black embroidery cotton. So we're definitely going to get the black sorted. And my needle, because my past self thanks my future self, my needle is very much waiting for me in there. And so got a little bit. Shall I use that bit? I think it's too short, in all honesty. Oh, there's a bit of fluff, a bit of fluff. So I'm going to take that pin out, pop that back into my little pin cushion. So yeah, so today was really, really great, actually. It's a really, really lovely day. And you know what, it is sometimes, I'm being really very careful what I say, but it's sometimes it's really lovely, you know, to sit down with other quilters and listen to, like, you know, the reasons why they quilt and what they do, and it's really, really lovely. And yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to see some other quilters to talk about our quilt show. And hold on, I'm just trying to. So I've got the embroidery cotton and it's in 6, fingers crossed. Thank you very much, Dale. Thank you very much. Hello, one. Welcome to you. Welcome. So I've got, so it's in 6 threads and I'm splitting it into 2 lots of 3. So I mean, there's loads of different ways you can work with embroidery cotton, but I because I'm stitching this in embroidery cotton, but I like to divide it into 2 lots of 3 because I work really well with that. Some people do it in 6. In actual fact, when I was with Nettie the other day and we were doing that Manx log cabin, she was saying you could do that in embroidery cotton. So I'm thinking, I might give that a go. I might actually give that a go at some point. I think, when have I got my next sewing-y thing? So, and I've got something Saturday. We've got our Comfort Coaster Day Saturday, which anybody's welcome to sign up to if you want to. It's completely free. Hello, Jessica. Welcome. Hope you didn't get confused by the previous hiatus of what was going on. Hello, MC. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. And right. Okay. So we are going to stitch along. So there's all these lines coming there, and I'm just going to basically stitch along those lines until I kind of think, yeah, I think we've done enough. It is obviously there is no, with this, there is no thank you so much, Jessica, for liking my live. Actually, Jessica, if you want to share it now, you probably will be able to, because I'm on a fresh TikTok thing. Haven't been stung yet. Hello, Holly, welcome to you. Hello, Luna, welcome to you. So yeah, I mean, there's no, with this, there's no kind of like pattern to follow or anything like that, because nobody's actually ever done this before. I'm literally doing something that hasn't been done, and just making up my own kind of like quilt version, really. And it's going to be, I don't think she'll use it as a quilt. I think she'll use it as a wall hanging, because I know it's going to go, well, I'm assuming it's going to go on her stand. Every button. Yes, nice to meet you, Rachel. You've hit everybody. Good. Well done, Jessica. Well done, Jessica. And so yeah, so I'm working on my ghost quilt tonight, Jessica. If you haven't seen this one before, I've decided to do this just for a little while, and then I might, maybe, we'll see how the time goes, and then we'll go and make some 5-inch squares, I reckon, for the I Spy quilt that I'd like to do. So yeah, so so like I was saying yesterday, I'm just reading the comments down there. So like I say, I've got quite a lot of sewing projects coming up in the next couple of weeks, because I've got lots of bits and bobs that I need to make for our quilt show. And why is it called a ghost quilt? So it's called a ghost quilt because it's got ghosts on it. So I'm calling it a ghost quilt. So if you can see there, can you see them there? Look, I've currently got it upside down. Can you see that there? That's like, and that's a ghost, the ghost quilt. I don't know, actually, do you know what? I don't know if she's got a name for this fabric. I really should have a look. So you see the ghost there. There you go, look. So it's been trapuntoed, and which has been like basically like a 3D effect. It's been like puffed out. And now I'm stitching on all the lines that you can see where all the bubbles are and the lines are. That's where I'm stitching. So yeah, so that's why I've called it a ghost quilt. I wonder if she has actually got I think she has got a name for this fabric. I probably should find out, shouldn't I? It is so basically it is a lady called Alex Hellawell. So if you go and look up her, you'll find this. Keep the fabric away from the camera. I know. No, but you're probably right though, Jessica, because always TikTok will be like, nope, you are showing the fabric too close to the screen again. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. So when I've done like a line. When I'm doing some lines, because I don't want to have like big bits of strands, because you can see the stitching on the back there. So I don't want to have big strands of the cotton. So I am like doing a line and then knotting it and then trimming it and then starting again. And I mean, the back's looking pretty incredible as well. I will have to show you what the back looks like at some point. I will hang that up. So I've just done that on there. I'm going to do this one. And then, yeah, so when I think, okay, we've got to enough, what do you call it, and done enough lines, then I'm going to stitch around all the ghosties, and they'll have like different colors around them. That is the plan. That is the plan. Hello Gladys, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hello Nan Ruth has come along as well. Hello Laura. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, or if you're watching any other social media platforms, obviously over on YouTube or any of the others, then please do ask, because I can see the questions. If you want to ask any sewing related questions, then please do. So at the moment I'm kind of doing the lines that down here. I've just finished that one, and obviously I need to move my cotton again down to the bottom. That's what I need to do. So yeah, so anyway, so tomorrow's going to be fun. Okay, tomorrow is going to be fun, people, because I'm slightly bracing myself. I'm slightly bracing myself. So somebody that hello Lillian, welcome to you, Lillian. Someone who is coming to our quilt show, one of our exhibitors, would like to do a site visit, which is absolutely fine. We're very, very happy to meet up with people and show them around, and not a problem. Anyway, so only one date that both of us could do is tomorrow. We're going in the afternoon up to the Brighton Racecourse, and now the problem is it's actually a race day tomorrow. It's a race day, so it's going to be interesting because I haven't been up there. I mean, a long time ago. I went to the racecourse and went to a race thing. It's not my kind of thing, in all honesty, but that was for something else. I got invited to go to the ladies' day there at the racecourse many years ago. So that's the last time I went, really. And so we're going to go up to there and show them around, and it's going to be busy. It's going to be busy with all the horses. I mean, obviously there's not going to be no kids because it's a school day, but it's going to be interesting to see how busy it is, without a doubt. So tomorrow I will let you know. And my good friend Susan, she's coming with me. You've seen Susan in some of my YouTube videos. She's coming with me because she wants to have a little nose around. Hello Ian, welcome to you, Ian. She wants to like see or is he up in the venue. So yeah, I'm gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I mean, actually they yeah, so anyway, so I don't know, you know, I'm assuming it's going to be busy. At least it's not a sweltering hot day. I mean, that would just be awful, wouldn't it? Right, so I've done that line. I want to come back up the other way, but I think I'm going to knock that off again and come down this way, because I want to do that line that way. So I'm going to knot it off on the back. Now, if you remember, when I did some of this before, I did 4 hours of sewing, didn't I, right through the Eurovision. So I don't know if anybody else like me does lots of sewing through the Eurovision. That's what I need craft through, because it's 4 hours of wonderful. I presume, Jessica, you probably don't know what we're talking about, being in America, talking about the Eurovision. It's like a singing thing that they have over here. And yeah, so that was back in May, and I did like a whole 4 hours of stitching on this quilt. And actually I got I just thought of something actually. Oh, are they over there? Oh yeah, anyway, I actually got quite a lot done, which I was really happy with. Hello Paula, welcome to you. Hello Wes, welcome to you. Hello Ellen, welcome to you. So yeah, so it just popped into my head that something that's coming to our quilt show, they have these needle threader things, and it's really funny. I'm going to put a bet on a race. You never know, Susan. You never know. Because actually, learning as you go, I'm so happy. Because actually, we're going to get there at 2 o'clock, and the first race is at 2:40. So there's a little bit of wiggle room. You never know. I might. I'm just going to have to see how my meeting starts off with, really, because anyway, but it's going to be, I have a feeling I'm going to be shouting. Go for it. I'm going to have a feeling I'm going to be shouting very loudly because I think it's going to be very, very busy in the room. So the room that actually is that actually it's not I mean, they are an exhibitor because they are exhibiting an incredible set of quilts, and so these are from a charity called Speak Their Name, and they are memorial quilts. I probably spoke to you about it before, and we've got 15 of their quilts coming to our show, and it's just going to be incredible. And they go on tour around the UK for 4 weeks, and we're their last stop, and so they want to have a little look, where they're going to go, where they're going to unload, that kind of thing. And so it's going to be nice. So I'm going to meet Ashley. Obviously, it is funny, isn't it? Like when you meet someone like on Zoom, and then you meet them like for real in person. That's basically what's going to happen. So we're going to meet tomorrow underneath the arch. I sent him a photo of the Brighton Racecourse. I said, right, meet under the arch. Because usually, obviously, you'd have to pay to get in, but we're going to go into the office and then get in that way. So but you never know, I will report back tomorrow as to whether I did put any bets on. That would be quite funny. So, and here is a really, really fun fact for you. Okay. I know you guys love a fun fact. The fun fact about the Brighton Racecourse is that it's the only racecourse in the whole of the UK that does not go round in a circle. It does not. It goes from one end to another end, but it does not go round in a circle. And it was built in the Victorian times because the Victorians of Brighton felt that we needed a racecourse. So they built this racecourse. But the problem with Brighton is obviously we have the sea. So where are you going to make the racecourse go round in a circle? So yeah, so what happens is, that's another thing we're going to be contending with tomorrow as well, is that when the horsey racing is on, they put grass across 2 roads, so you have to literally drive over the grass very, very, very carefully because the horses do go across it. Now, obviously they put the barriers down and then they go across, but yeah, so that is a fun fact about Brighton Racecourse. Hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of history. Hello Lisa, welcome to you, Lisa. Hope you are good. So yes, if you're just watching me now, you've never met me before, my name is Rachel and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And if you haven't followed me, please do. Please click on the little follow button. And if you've got any questions as well, anything about sewing or anything about me or Brighton or anything like that, let me know. I'll see if I can answer it. I do. Oh, Birdie's enjoyed listening. Birdie's joined. Birdie's come back. Hello, Birdie. Hello, Kaz. Hello, Lady E. Welcome to you. So this is actually going quite well in this corner. Look, can you see that? So I'm going down, down into the corner. I think as far as we can get, and then we'll then go on a pin hunt because obviously I've pinned those pins in where I want to do more stitching. We're going to go and find them so I can do a bit more. You're back. Your sort of kids stuff for tomorrow. Oh, that's all right, Betty. So I've actually had to restart. This is my third time restarting. So you weren't looking for me before. You probably might not have done. So yeah, so I'm back on my ghost quilt, Birdie. That's what I'm back on. Hello, Lizzie. Welcome to you. And the 2 pink bows. I love those pink bows. So it's really, yeah, it's also it's a great venue, the Brighton Racecourse that we've chosen for our quilt show, because it is completely flat as well, which for Brighton's actually quite unusual because Brighton's actually quite hilly. You kind of go down to the seafront and back, but the racecourse is up the top on the hill and it's all flat, and it's all completely free parking as well. Parking in Brighton is very, very, very expensive, and there are lots of reasons why, and we won't go into those reasons, but it's completely free parking at the Brighton Racecourse. So that's amazing for our very inaugural, we're calling it, Someone said that to me recently. Our inaugural quilt show. I like that. It's like an inaugural sailing. You can probably tell that as we get closer to the quilt show, I'm going to get even more excited. I mean, I was like, there is so much to do. There is so much to do. There is like my next job, really. Let's see who else joins. Hello, Moon. Welcome to you. Hello, GA. Welcome to you. So yeah, my next job, obviously. So my newsletter went out today. Hopefully, you got the newsletter. Did you get my newsletter, guys? Have you read it yet? Because if you haven't seen it, then go into your, if you've registered for it, obviously you will receive it. But it will go into your junk box. If you haven't pulled it out of that, then please do go and have a little read. Hello, Kim. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. And if you haven't registered for our newsletters yet, please do. You've started to. Ah, good, Dale. Good, good, good. You have to let me know what's your favourite bit. And then yeah, so if you haven't registered for those, then you can register them over on our website. Just click on the join button, and our membership's completely free, so you can sign up to that. Anyway, so what was I saying? So yeah, so the lots, that's it. I was talking about lots to do, wasn't I? Lots to do, lots to do. So my next project, shall we say, I kind of see it that it's like projects. So I'm like, you know, got that newsletter to do, then I've got this one, then I've got the floor plan. We've got loads of bits and bobs to do. I just want to give a huge shout out actually to Mr. Rachel tonight, because I asked for the floor plans to be printed in an A2, and he's actually gone and done it in an A3. So give Mr. Rachel a round of applause, please, people, because he's like, look, I did it in A3. It's amazing. Oh, actually, no, sorry, hang on. A4, A3, A2. He did it in an A2. So it's actually quite big. It's amazing. So I'm going to take them tomorrow to show the quilters that I'm visiting. Thank you very much. He will be pleased. Round of applause for Mr. Rachel for doing the floor plans. So that's very much him. You see, I'm just like, just move that to there, move that to there, so yeah. So my next plan of things. Hello, Ducky. Welcome to you. Is to do the itinerary. So the itinerary is going to be what is going on during the 2 days, and then so you got round of applause, Mr. Rachel, from Susan and Dale and Jessica. He'll go and have a look. Anyway, let me find my next line before I let you know what I'm doing next. Right. So I think I'm going to do that one there. Sometimes I think the line's a bit too close, and other times I think no, we're going to go. So we're going to go down those ones, and then we're going to go down those ones. Can you see those lines there? So that's basically what I'm stitching. And yes, so right, yes, so the itinerary. So I'm going to do an itinerary, okay, and it is going to be like what is going on over both days, because we've got lots of bits and bobs. We've got lots of demos, and some interviews that I'm going to be doing, and some live streams I'm going to be doing. So we're going to try and live stream as much as we possibly can, okay, so you do not miss out on anything. That is the plan, and I'm very much putting that in our, if I can live stream the whole day of both of the quilt show days, then I will. It's just having somebody to be able to help me with that, because there are other bits and bobs I need to be doing. So we shall see, because we can very much live stream from our own quilt show. That's what we can do that. So but there definitely will be sometimes. So my next plan is, so I've done all the hello Crochet Granny, welcome. I'm just talking about my quilt show right now, my stitching. So I'm stitching just to get you up to speed, I'm stitching a ghost quilt. Can I see your sentence? No, Dale. All I saw was a big round of applause. Is that what you meant? Big round of applause. Your round of applause for Mr. Rachel from Alyssa. Oh, thank you very much. Alyssa, he will be very grateful for that. I'm gonna come down that bit there. I'm going to hello, happy person. Well, hope you're good. Hello, Jill. Welcome to you. So yes, I think that is probably the next kind of what is a ghost quilt? You must have you must have you answered. Maybe I did. Maybe I did answer it. So, well, hold on a minute. Just going to do that. So what is a ghost quilt? Well, I'm calling it a ghost quilt because there's ghosts on the fabric. And hello, Travis. Welcome, welcome. And because so can you, it's kind of upside down. If I turn it that way, can you see? Can you see the ghosts there? There is a ghost on there. You can see it there. Look, look. So what I've done is so the fabric has been designed by a lady called Alex Hellawell, and then I'm doing a collaboration with her to create this quilt. And so I've trapuntoed all of the ghosts around here, crochet granny, and now I'm stitching all these lines coming down there. And then once I've done what I think is enough lines, I'm going to stitch around the ghosts, and then I mean they've already got the trapunto bit, but I'm going to put more stitching around them. Let me just have a look at this for a minute. Yeah, well, we're going to come down that line. I just need to. Hello, Marsha. Welcome to you. Thank you so much for sharing my live, Dale. Yeah, so if you're just joining now, if you want to ask any questions, any sewing related questions, please do. And if you haven't followed us before, please do as well. Just going to get a sip of my water. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Oh. Hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Can you just hold on a second? Right. I will just be back. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's okay. I'm just going to change the room. I'm back, I am back, I am back. Sorry about that, I'm back. I literally went to get a drink of water and noticed that my phone was ringing with someone that I had to really talk to. So I'm really sorry. So hopefully you guys are all still there and you haven't like disappeared. But now I'm going to get my drink of water and I'm not going to look at my phone. But unfortunately, it's one of those ones where if you don't get that phone call, I'm not going to probably speak to them for about another 6 weeks. You know what it's like. Oh, that is better. That is better. So hopefully you can. I think you can still hear me. Have I unmuted myself? Let me know. Let me know, TikTokers, if I've unmuted myself. And I think I am unmuted on YouTube as well. So yeah. So sorry about that little hiatus in the situation. Oh, good. You good. I'm glad you can hear me. That's good. That's good. It's this. You know what? It's one of those ones where I was. I think they should have called me Wednesday last week. I think that's when they should have called me. And I'm thinking, they're ringing me there. It's a Monday night. Anyway, but no, it's one of those ones you have to kind of take it. Otherwise, it would be like, well, you didn't answer the phone, Rachel. Anyway, let's carry on. Good. I'm glad it's all. But you probably thought, what's happened? She disappeared quickly. Yeah, that shouldn't hopefully happen anytime soon again. But what's Trapinto? That's it. Well done, Crochet Granny. We're back to where we were, as if that never happened. So no, you have spelt it absolutely perfectly. That is how you spelt it. So Trapunto is a method of quilting that actually is Italian, fun enough. And I do wonder whether that's why I like it, because I do have Italian heritage. So I do, wonder. But what you do is you literally, so if you've got like a shape, so there's my shape. I know, I appreciate the ghost is upside down, okay, but that's the shape. So you put like a backing fabric on it. I'll show you, look, you can see the back. That's you're lucky actually, because if this was all stitched down, you wouldn't be able to see this. So you put a backing fabric on it, you stitch around your shape, and then you puff it out with cushion wadding, cushion puffing, and then then that makes it into like a 3D effect. So on my YouTube channel, there is a live stream that I did a couple of weeks ago that shows me making a trapunto cushion for my friend, those guys who were there at the time, for my friends who had their wedding vow renewal. And so it shows you how to do trapunto quilting. That's good, Tiana. I'm glad you can hear me perfectly. Have you ever done trapunto quilting, Tiana? Don't know if you've ever done that. And here comes Happy Woman. How is the Netherlands, Happy Woman? Hope you are good. Oh my goodness me, Lump has been trying to streaming result in what on earth is that? I don't know what is going on there. Anyway, so yes. So it is, yes, that's basically what trapunto quilting is. Hello, 1965. Welcome to you. It's a really lovely method of quilting. It's just I'd call it like a 3D method of quilting. That's what I reckon. So yeah, I'd definitely give it a go. I mean, I would at some point be doing some more trapunto quilting. I'd actually like to do a quilt that says trapunto on it. So we might actually do that. I reckon at some point. I'll put that on my list of things to do. Definitely won't have that done in time for our quilt show. That's what we were talking about, weren't we? Before I needed a drink of water, and then the phone rang. It was like, oh my goodness me, all these things. So hopefully, something came up about something or other on TikTok, but that seems to have gone away, which is good. And right, we're going to find another line. That is what we're going to do. Find another line. So I've done the, can you see those? So I've done those ones, and now I'm going to do there's a little ones here, not a lot, and then there's some there, but I've got to go. I wonder if we can let's see if we can grab that one. I feel like I'm line hunting now. Before we were hunting for ghosts before, weren't we, when we started this has been going on for quite a while. So when did I start it? Was it April? Because obviously I got it in March, didn't I, from the Sewing for Pleasure. I picked it up then. So we started in April. We are now nearly in July. Oh my goodness me. But I have have had other things to work on as well. My deadline really is she wants it by October. And I think we are going to display our quilt show, which will be interesting to see up there. That's why I get it finished in time. Hopefully we'll. Hello, Miranda. Welcome to you, Miranda. Hope you're good. As well as you haven't done any quilting yet, you'll start when you finish your stitcheries. I love that word, actually, Tiana. Stitcheries. Is that because I saw it and we put it up on the website as well, so you can see it on there. It's really lovely. I love the wording in that. I love the wording. So you know, it's nice to do something different, I think. And I think the stitcheries definitely are. Stitcheries. It's very posh. I love that. So right. What shall we do next? Let's do this bit down there. I'm going to do a bit here. I'm going to do that bit down there. That's what we're going to do. And yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, or any sewing related questions, or anything about me, anything about the So Happy Quilters Association, please do ask, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Are you being coming to make a dress? That's amazing. I love that. Crochet Granny. Duvet covers are wonderful. In fact, where I went today to film with Ginny, I want to call her Jilly. I keep saying Ginny. It's Jilly from the Lioness Quilts. She we were talking to her actually about duvet covers. And duvet covers are great fabric, aren't they? Because you get so many like different patterns on it, and they're really like affordable fabric as well, and you can get so much out of it. So have you done that before, Crochet Granny? Is this something you do often? Or not? Is it like a new thing you're doing? I think sometimes patterns in duvet covers are very different, aren't they? I was thinking about this the other day. There is I have done something before where I got a duvet cover and then I've literally just wadded it. I've like cut it into two pieces of fabric, because you've got the front and the back, and then I have put the wadding in the middle, and then I've quilted it, because you have double purple tartan fabric. First time doing a dress. Wow, it's amazing. You have to definitely send me a photo in the messaging bit on TikTok, and actually even on the other platforms on YouTube, and that you can send us messages as well, and they do usually come to me, so I can see them. I would love to see it, Crochet Granny. Hello, Pauline. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Right. So we're going to do another one. Yeah, and sometimes it's quite soft fabric as well, isn't it? Do a duvet cover. I mean, we might, because I did get that. I've still got to. Oh my goodness me! I'm just thinking. Thinking about that. I did get a quilt, didn't I? You made a top last week for a single duvet cover. I love that. I love that. I did get that duvet from my little good friend Joshua, didn't I? And really, I should really make him a quilt, you know. I might try and get him to do one for Christmas. I think he'd like that. We could try and do him an I Spy quilt. I mean, he's 5 a bit too old. I don't know. But yeah, so because I did get him a duvet cover of some fabric that he likes, a little kiddos show that he likes. So do you, hold on a minute, I'm just going to do one more stitch, Susan. Do you stuff the ghost first, then put the wadding on? Yes, I did. So what I did was so that's the backing there. So I had another backing fabric where I've stitched around and then stuffed it through. So you can see the tiny little hole there that I've stuffed it. And then I put the wadding on, and then I've put the backing fabric. In actual fact, you don't necessarily need a backing fabric. You could just do it with the wadding. But because I know she's going to display this, I thought it might be better to have a backing fabric on it. So yeah, so that's what you do. So you stuff it first before you put your wadding, because otherwise you'd have more to go through. You'd have more layers to go through, and it puffs out a lot better. So it's like a 3D effect. And so there is, if you go onto they're not on the TikTok now, they're on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and look at my lives, you will see when I've was actually doing the trapunto effect. So there is like videos of it, so people can go back and watch it if you want to. I'm just going to get another strand. Honestly, isn't it mad how, you know, you're just, oh my goodness, Chirpy Chirpy's coming up soon, isn't he? Nobody's keeping on time. Maybe we'll see Chirpy at 10. So yeah. Hold on. Yeah, isn't it? It's quite mad how you don't realise, I think, how much embroidery cotton or cotton you're using sometimes until you have to keep rethreading your needle. We'll do that tomorrow. Yes, go and have a look. So if you look up, there is ones that are it's got a picture of me holding it, so you won't miss it. You definitely won't miss it. Go and have a little look. And if you can't find it, if you message me in TikTok, I can always send you the link to it as well. So something else has just popped into my head. What else just popped into my head? Yes, just doing this right now. And yeah, so I've got obviously a few little projects. So that's the other thing. So I've got an order in at the moment for more sashes for our quilt show. So obviously as you know, we've got our sashes, and we're going to have sashes for our So Happy to Help friends, and they're going to have So Happy to Help on them. So those sashes are actually currently on order right now, and I should get them hopefully by the end of this week. And then we can start working on those because I need to do hexiform all on the back of them. And then, so we'll be doing that. I've got to get the fabric out to make the bunting. Yeah, the bunting. And then what's the other thing? Oh my goodness me, what is this? Not eligible for regular treatment. It was treatment. Well, that's out there. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's challenge. It's a challenge. Flags. Yes, do the flags. That's the other thing. Got to do the flags. Another one of my products. So I was just dealing with being stung again on TikTok. So obviously it's not 3 times lucky, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I've not got the energy. Right. So I'm gonna do a few more up here, and then we're going to come up that side. That is the plan, people. That is the plan. So I'm going to, so I flip it over, and then you can see all the stitching on the back there. So I'm going to do a knot. There is Chirpy. Ah. Ta-da. Yeah, so Chirpy, Chirpy, Chirpy. I know, Elliot. Chirpy, Chirpy, Chirpy. What is that noise, Crochet Granny? Well, that noise was my cuckoo clock. That's what that noise was. That was my cuckoo clock. And locked. I know, rubbish. I locked tonight. Dreadful, is it? That is my cuckoo clock. So if we're still live at 10 o'clock, which probably will be, I will make sure we go and see him, okay? Because he chimes every hour on the hour. Is my little cuckoo clock. I showed him earlier. Sometimes we go and have a little go and see him. Right, so I'm going to do these ones here now. Now these are going to be quite interesting because it has got this on the back, and so that is quite thick. It's quite thick fabric. So how this is going to go, I do not know, and that rhymes. So yeah, so it is kind of like creating this rippled, what do you call it? Like a rippled quilting effect. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a rippled quilting effect. And it's looking, I think it's looking great. It is looking great. But it's amazing actually. You know, when you do some of the stitching and actually, I'm just going to go over the other side. While the cotton is there, I'm just going to go over that way. How much cotton you actually use. I don't think you kind of realize sometimes until you wrap like your embroidery cotton onto a card like that, and then you use it all up, and you're like, oh, I've actually used quite a lot. That's what I find is quite funny. So what else is going on for me this week? Well, obviously, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to visit some quilters to talk about the quilt show. They want me just to go along. They know me quite well. They're about, I don't know, half an hour away from here. They're about half an hour away, and they're like, come and talk to us about the quilt show, Rachel. So I'm like, okay, we'll go along and talk to it. But my two of my really good team, as in, well, actually, technically one of my team, Nita, that is her quilters, and so that's fine. Anyway, so then we're going to go to the race course, and then Wednesday, I'm going to be talking to ICHF all about the Sound for Pleasure for next year. So that's in the afternoon Wednesday. So not too much to do Wednesday, unless anything else creeps in at the moment. And then Thursday, I've got Danny, like I said, who is our junior quilters, a lady. She is coming around, and we are doing all the packs for Thursday. Now, Thursday, I mean, I might do it. I'm just thinking maybe Wednesday night. I need to pack up my, because Thursday would be too late, because I need to pack the car. Thursday, I need to, we'll do that Wednesday. I need to pack up my my SHQA pop-up shop. That's what I need to pack up Wednesday night, because Friday morning I'm going to see another lot of quilters to go and give my talk. I usually give all about Sewing for Wellbeing, and take my quilts along that's on the wall up there, and obviously talk about So Happy Quilters Association. So that's Friday. And then Saturday we've got a completely free Zoom sewing day. If you want to get involved in that, it is for our comfort coasters to make for our charity, the Lewis Foundation. So if you want to sign up to that, you can. You just have to go onto our website, go to the events page, find that event, and then you can sign up to it completely free and get the little Zoom link sent to you. So so Friday and Saturday is going to be quite a busy day. I think what's going on Sunday? Anything going on Sunday? I don't think anything's going on Sunday. Might have a rest on Sunday. I never rest. I mean, it's not about resting, because if I have a day when I'm not like YouTube filming or editing or emailing or writing newsletters or designing stuff, then I literally just have a day of just sitting and sewing. If you were my stitch ripper, what would you be? What would I be if I was a stitch ripper? Don't know. I'm thinking. That's a really, really good question, Crochet Granny. What you mean, like what kind of shape would I be if I was one of those? I mean, Travis, everything I can think of is too cute. You've lost it. I'm thinking, and that is a good question. That is a good question. I'm thinking. Hold on, I'm still thinking. I mean, what jumped to mind actually when you said that was my my one of those as a seam ripper. That's because you could have it in the head, couldn't you? Because it could go like that. I mean, that would be quite cute. This is my binding baby. So it has all my binding. Sorry, you guys can't see. It's my binding baby, and it has all my binding on it. And then when I do quilting, it comes off of that. So down the side of the chair, big enough not to lose it too. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely, you wouldn't lose it if it was a seam ripper, would you? If it had like a seam ripper in the head, I mean, that would be massive, wouldn't it? I mean, look, can you imagine that? I like any more crazy questions, Crochet Granny? I love a crazy question. Was there someone that was asked a while ago, and they came onto one of my live streams? They asked, what fruit would I be if I was a fruit? I think it was, and I said strawberry. Oh, obviously I'd be a strawberry. I would be a strawberry. I love questions like that. Send them on over, Crochet Granny. Send them on over. Yeah, as predicted, this is very difficult, this bit, because it's quite tough. I think I'm gonna have to use my needle sharpener any minute soon, Dale. Any minute soon. I'm gonna be getting my needle sharpener out. And then we'll get more people to be getting them. I'm gonna show you guys my needle sharpener in a minute. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, because I can feel that it just needs a little bit of sharpening through that. And yeah, so our our events for people who are not going to Festival of Quilts this year. Those events are now up on our website for you to have a look at and to get involved in. So they're going to be quite good fun, actually. I'm really looking forward to them in a couple of weeks' time. And yeah, so it's a fun week. I have no idea what I'm doing next week. If anyone total loses its shell, is it naked or is it homeless? Wow, that's a really good question. Is it naked? I think it's homeless. I think it's homeless. Someone said to me, was it recently that octopuses used to have shells? Apparently, don't know. I mean, I can kind of get that really. Right. Look at the little stitches on the back. Hello, Tammy Sue. Welcome to you. Hope you are good. So I've knotted that one off. Now I'm going to get another. Hello, HLC. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to get. I just saw something quite funny. Right, where is my? Here is my needle sharpener. It is a little macaron, and it's very cute. It is actually a needle minder, so it does actually hold the needle as well. But what I love about it is that you can sharpen it. Did you sharpen your needle, Dale? Did you give it another go? It is quite cute. Yeah, I mean, I love the satisfying noise. Hello, Boo. Welcome to you. Can you hear that? It's like a it's like a crunchy noise. Anyway, so I'm hoping by doing this we'll sharpen it a little bit. Thank you, Pauline, for liking my live. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to pop that back in there so I do not lose my macaron. I don't want to lose my macaron. Oh, it's definitely sharper. Woo, that's definitely right. So now I need to. Oh no, I don't need to do it because that's already in a 3, which is really good. And oh, you got the. Did you get? Oh, you got the green one, didn't you? You got the green one. Yeah. Right. So we're going to carry on doing a few more lines, and then I'm thinking maybe about 9:30 we might go back into the other room and we'll go and make up some 5-inch squares for my I Spy quilt. We're going to do that because I'm kind of like almost, well, I don't know, I wouldn't say all stitched out, but almost thinking I think I might have done enough. We've got a little bit more to go, so I'm going to take that pin off and pop that pin in there. And then I could do a little, so it's getting a bit quite tricky at the bottom. So I'm going to pop the pin in there and go up and down. Any gadgets to keep stitches straight? I tried a magnetic one, but the needle couldn't lower fully. Oh, are you talking about on the sewing machine? You're probably talking about a sewing machine, aren't you? I mean, really, so let me know that first, actually, Crochet Granny. You do mean on the sewing machine. Hello, Kim Lawrence. Welcome to you this evening. Hope you are good. Okay. Yes, you are. I thought you was. Okay. So, I mean, to be totally honest, it's what you really need to be doing is you need to be drawing straight lines onto your work. And that's how you keep it straight, because then you've got a straight line to already follow. And one thing that obviously rulers are really, really great, but there is something called a quilter's quarter. A quilter's quarter is I will show you one of these. That's a quilter's quarter. You can actually get them in clear acrylic as well, and so you could use that to like use that to draw a line and then stitch on the line. That is a better way to do it, because yeah, there are things like a shining light, for example, that you can put a light on your screen on your sewing machine and it shines a light down, and then you can follow that. There is another method where you use masking tape to masking tape it down, and then another one where the other one I was thinking masking tape. What's the other they do? Hold on a minute. No, I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, no, masking tape actually on the fabric, or actually on your table as well. Yes, you absolutely would. You're going to use one of those pens, Crochet Granny, because it is a heat erasable pen, and then you use that to draw a line. So when we go into the other room in a minute, you will see my big ruler, And when I did a quilt a little while ago. I don't think you saw that one. It is on my YouTube channel from a live that I did a couple of weeks ago, and that was making the floral lap quilt. That one I used lines, and you see me drawing the lines on it, and then to follow it. And yeah, so without a doubt, the best way to do it is to do that. Of course, another way, which is what I was doing a little bit of yesterday, was you iron the fabric. So if you had a piece of fabric, I'm just trying to find some, and you fold it over in half, you iron it, and then that creates a crease line, and the crease line, that's what you would sew down. So that's another way of keeping it straighter. But there are lots of gadgets and things on the sewing machine. The better thing really is to on the fabric, not on the sewing machine, in all honesty. I didn't know there was such a thing as a needle sharpener, Tiana says over on YouTube. There absolutely is, Tiana. It is made by Clover, 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 and it's a macaron. Yeah, you're going to sharpen your needle. Go and have a look. You're going to get one, aren't you, Tiana? They are great. I've had them for years. Honestly, I absolutely love them. So yeah, and also with your heat erasable pen, Crochet Granny, you want to obviously think about things like, don't go drawing on a white fabric with a blue pen, because it will, even though it's ironed off, it will still leave a line. That's the thing. So you want to go for like a paler color, really, if you could do that. But obviously, if you could draw on this color, then yeah, don't go for a blue or something like that. Right. So I think I quite like that. I think it's going to be difficult to get. I mean, I think it's going to be difficult to get that bit there, because it's right up in the corner. And obviously the binding eventually is going to go over that. So I don't think I'm going to do that. We will leave that. So let's have a little look at where we are. So I've just done all of that bit. Can you see that? All of that bit. It looks quite pretty, doesn't it? I quite like that. Right. So can see if I can find another pin to do a little bit more. I think there's one over here, wasn't there? Did I do another pin? Where did I do another pin? This is what I was saying earlier. We're going to be going on a pin hunt to try and find the other pins. Oh, I can see one. There's one there. There's one there. Oh, there's one over here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's move over here. Let's move to this position. So this is some more lines here, which I can do, I think. Yeah. Okay. So we've already got the needle ready to go. So I'm going to literally, so I always start from the back, and obviously there is a knot in my fabric, in my embroidery cotton. That's what it is. And then when you can bring it up to here, I can then just follow the line. So I'm going to start at the bottom of this bit here. Yeah, so if you've got any other questions you want to ask, then please do. I will happily answer them if I can answer them. Yes, so actually there is, I was just thinking, is it over there, or where is it? So someone's coming to our quilt show. It's really interesting, actually, because this is, like I said earlier, this is why I was late coming onto the live, because I was chatting to her. She's called Irene, and she has a business where they have these needle threaders. And the funny thing is, I've got one of them needle threaders. I'm like, woohoo! I'm so happy that she's coming, because I love those needle threaders. And they come all different colours. I'm going to try and find it, because it's like a little gadget. It's a gadget, a little gadget thing. To thread your needle, and it does actually work for all different types, all different sizes as well. Right, so I'm going to move up a bit. So I'm going to do this bit up here is what I'm going to do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking my live. I'd say share it on TikTok, but you know what, it might not happen, might it? Because it's stuck in the ether, isn't it, right now? But anyway, but if you're watching on any other social media platforms, like you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or any of the others, if you want to make a comment, please do, because I can very much see the comments. And if you want to ask anything, just ask away. Right, let's see if we can find another line. It's going to be interesting. At some point, what I will do, my ear's itchy, someone's always talking about me. what we'll do is I will hang it up so the back, so you can see the back of it. That's what I'm going to do. Right, let me find another line, another ghosty line to follow. There's a little tiny one in there. I mean, I'm tempted to do that one. Should we do that one? Let's just grab that one. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance because it's going to be like one stitch. That's what it's going to be. One stitch. See if I can get 2 out of it. Let me see. Give up 2 stitches, Ghost Quilt. Oh dear. It's right. Yeah, see, look, was that worth it? I don't know. We will see when it's all finished. Put that one there, put that one there. Okay. Yeah, we will also do some of that what's it called? Manx log cabins. We will do some Manx log cabin quilting that my good friend Nettie taught me last week. I had such a fabulous trip last week, honestly. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed every minute of meeting everybody I met up with. Okay, so yes, here. So can you see the lines there? This is the next bit I'm going to do. Every stitch makes a difference. I think it does, Susan. I absolutely think it does. Maybe we should call this quilt. This quilt actually doesn't have a name yet. Maybe we should call it that. What do you reckon? I could call it, because I'm going to put my label on it, even though Alex Hellowell's going to put one of her labels on it, probably, if it's her fabric. But I'm going to put my label on it. I think we should call it Every Stitch Makes a Difference. I love that. I love that. In homage to Susan Wilcox. 323. I will put that on it. Hang on, I've just got to try and work out. I need to come this way to get up to here. I probably need to this is what's really great about quilting, isn't it? Especially in the winter. It is quite good if you're clambered under a quilt. Right, there we go. Ah, there's my arm. There's my arm. So right, yeah, then we can go across there, and then we can go. You're welcome. Take a bow. Take a bow. Oh dear, every stitch makes a difference. And then AKA the ghost quilt. How about that? How about that? I love that. I do need to start thinking about it, don't I? Because you know what I'm like. In actual fact, I've got a few more quilts that I'm going to need. I've got, I was labeling all my quilts on my other sewing machine. Well, I'm going to be getting back to that soon. I'm going to be not for a little while, I don't think. Going to be going to do some sewing on that machine so I can do some more labels. There's not actually that many to do now for my my Quilt Museum quilts. In all reality. Hello MK, welcome to you. Hope you're good. So I'm going to go up there. I think my instinct is actually I'm going to move it because I'm struggling a bit. We need to turn it round, bring it closer to me. And I'm probably going to get a sip of my water because I think that would help me right now. And then we yes, look. That's better. That's better. There we go. Right, hold on. Again, sip my Ah, lovely icy water. Sometimes you just have to stand up and stretch. Right. Okay, so we're here. So now I'm going to go that way. And she's quite helpful with this line of stitching because I didn't need to stop and restart it, and we could just carry on a little bit. Yes, it's much easier when you kind of got it a bit closer to you, and it's much quicker as well. Otherwise you're kind of like holding on to lots of the quilt and not struggling as such, but it just makes it easy if you can kind of like get it in your hand. One thing I've never done is I've never done quilting in hand quilting in a frame. And obviously there's lots of methods that they do that, like the Amish quilters, they quilt in a frame. You've got the G's Bend quilters, they also do it as well. And also the Durham quilts as well. Durham quilts are all done in a frame. So, and I have actually got a frame, funny enough. I have got a frame, but I haven't actually put it up. So that we need to do that at some point, because I do want to learn how to do Durham quilting. That's like a whole cloth quilting. If you've never heard of that, that's what it is, whole cloth quilting. And right, so I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to start again over this direction. Hopefully you can see that. And then we'll have a little, I think maybe we've got a few more. There's not that much to do. I do feel like we're winning at the moment with this quilt. I definitely do. And I kind of want to, I don't know, I don't think I'm at the point where I want it finished just yet. I think there's a bit more to go. That's how I feel about it. I feel there's a bit more to go. And then I'll be thinking about, okay, it could be coming closer to the end. Obviously, if I'm going to display this at our Brighton Quilt Show in September, then that's the deadline, isn't it? Which actually is 10 weeks. It's like, woo! It is 10 weeks to our quilt show. And so yeah, that could may well be my deadline. Anyway, you got a tapestry frame. Do you think you could use that? Oh, you could definitely use that for quilting. Well, yeah, I think you could. I suppose it depends on how big it is, Susan. But I think they're basically the same, aren't they? That how you just had to. I suppose with tapestry, you have one like thin layer-ish, thinnish of fabric. But obviously with quilting, you've got quite a few more layers. But I think you could use a tapestry frame for it. Yeah. And I suppose if you have it in a frame, it would give it a really, really it stands. Oh, it stands on it. Oh, so it's quite a big one then. It does so it stands from the floor, I'm assuming. So yeah, I'm going to go this way. I mean, I think that it's a quilt like this would be very, very difficult. It stands on the floor. Oh, yeah, I thought that's what you meant. It would be very difficult, I think, this kind of quilt to put in a frame because of all the so ghosts, and it would all be stretched, and you know, so. But definitely for something like Durham quilting, you could do that in a frame, or yeah, I think that'd be quite nice. I do think that'd be quite nice. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it out one day. Most definitely, I will try it out one day and see how that goes. Right, I'm just seeing where we are to see if we've got hello Mimi. Mimi's just popped in. That's obviously not my Mimi cat. Right, so I've come up this line, and I'm going to do that one there. I'm going to come over to here. This is actually why it's easy when you've kind of got it like how I'm holding it now, to actually follow the lines rather than being like over there. And that's what concerns me about it being a frame, because I'm so used to having it in my hands like this. And obviously, I mean, I'm up for trying it. Without a doubt, I would definitely like to try it and see if I love it. Because actually, when I was doing the Manx log cabin quilting with Nettie the other day, I remember I showed you on my live stream, didn't I, what I made? And that's doing a method of quilting that doesn't use wadding. You're just using scraps. And I love that. I absolutely did love that. I really, really did love that. And oh, hang on a minute. I'm kind of like going off on a line that doesn't exist. There's like a hazy line there. Let's get that into there. So now I'm going to come back up that one. Let me just see if anybody's got any questions. If anyone has any questions, do ask. Oh, we're on 9:30. We're 9:25. Right. So I think I'm just going to finish this corner, and then we'll go and do those 5-inch squares ready for my I Spy quilt. I'm going to have to iron it first. That's one thing. Actually, have I got enough water? Might have to get some water for my iron. I mean, I might get away with it. Well, I'll see. If not, I might have to pop in get some quickly. Right, so I'm going to do that line coming up here, and I think that'd be a nice place to stop, actually. So yes, if you're just joining now, you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm working on my ghost quilt, and it's called a ghost quilt because it's got ghosts in it that have been trapintoed, and I'm just stitching on all the little lines. And there is no pattern to this. There is absolutely nothing to this because I've literally just made this up as I'm going along. And it's like a little collaboration quilt, really, with the artist who created the fabric and me who's stitching it. And I definitely will put a label on the back. And right, okay, so let's just finish that one there. It's looking good, isn't it? Look, so that is that bit there. Obviously, this bit here is a bit puffy because it's got the stitching there and the stitching here. But once I stitch that bit down, that will make it go flatter. Because that's the thing with quilting as well. You do get like this puffy kind of effect, and that's really what you want, really. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. So how are you? Yeah. So it is the final day of June tomorrow. How mad is that? How mad is that? The last day of June. Yeah, I am amazed. What a quick month it's been. And I think July and August is going to be just as quick. I have this feeling it's going to be just as quick. Right. So I'm going to leave my first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my needle that I'm using on this project is in there. I'm going to actually what I might do is I might thread that up. So then my future self will thank me. That's for sure. Right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to thread the needle. I'm going to put a little knot in it and pop that into there. So I've got that for later when I come back to it again. And that can go in the bin. That I don't want to lose that, so that can go in there. My little slippers can go away. They go back over there. Do you know? I still haven't looked. I'm gonna have to look in this bag. We're gonna do this first before we go to the other room because I will show you why in a minute. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna do more when I do the next row of stitching. I'm gonna do more stitching there. I kind of think it might need more there potentially, but I'm gonna do that bit first, and then we've got up to the top. I mean, we could just keep going and going. That is the problem. I mean, I do wonder whether I do the ones that I've done. I do, like, you know, where the pins are. I stitch that bit, and then we go and stitch all the way around the ghosts, and then we look at it. That's what I'm kind of thinking at the moment. There is obviously that bit at the bottom which hasn't been touched yet, so I definitely need to do the bit. Let me just get this up here. Hold on. I definitely need to do this bit here because that hasn't been touched yet, and so this bit. So let me pop some pins in that so I don't forget. I mean, I probably won't forget, but at least I remind myself, okay, I'm coming back down there. And then I think once I've done that, oh, and that bit there. Oh my goodness me. And then, right, so we will go, in a minute, we'll go and hang this back up before we go into the other room. But before we do that, I just want to show you something because I've had this bag. So this has been sent to me and I haven't even had a chance to look at it. It is from a lady called Penny. And she sent me, let's see. Ooh, how exciting. She sent me some comfort coasters, some for our charity, the Lewis Foundation. Love those. Look at that fabric. Isn't that amazing? So those could go on my little pile over there. That's those and those. Love that. Thank you very much, Penny. And then some cat quilts. Oh, that's so cute. So that's one of my, oh, look at that fabric. She don't want to match it as well. That's adorable. Adorable. So I'm going to put that there. Ah, thank you, Penny, if you're watching. It's also my mum's friend's last day at work full time, which she's very happy about, heading out to the cafe lunch after she finishes. Oh, it's really nice, Tiana. Is that tomorrow you're doing that? So this is one of our cat quilts for our connected charity, the Cats Protection. So that is so cute. So cute. And then there's that one. Ah, how lovely. How lovely. How lovely. So those have got to go on my pile to have labels put on them. So they are the cat quilts. They are the Lewis Foundation cut mats, which are going to go over here. I can go that pile. That one can go in the other pile. And these ones could just go over here for now. So I do have a little pile anyway of cat quilts to do so these are all going to need the labels on it. Oh, that's really nice. So let's go and hang Alex Hellowell's quilt back up. Then we're going to the other room. We'll make up some 5-inch squares for my I Spy quilt and for the little kiddos. I'm really looking forward to that one. Need to put that somewhere so I don't forget for Penny. And then we'll listen to Chirpy at 10 o'clock. Right, so that's our plan. Let's go and do that. I'll get a sip of my water first. Okay, let's go, my people. I'm going to unplug you. Right, here we go. So I'm just gonna bring you over here for a minute, and if you can hear a whooshing noise, that's because my fan is on. And I'm gonna hang this one up over here. I was just thinking to myself, you know, that actually I'm going to go and see some quilters tomorrow. Maybe I could take it with me to show them. I don't know. I kind of think maybe I should. What do you think? Think I should take it to them to show them tomorrow? We'll hang it up anyway, because I can always do. Once I come off my live stream, I can always decide at that point if I'm going to take it, because I could say, you know, this is one of the quilts that's going to be on display, and you will get to see it there. And yeah, it could have a little trip out, couldn't it? Right. Because it hasn't. Well, I suppose it has been out, hasn't it? Because it went up with me up north. There we go. Right. So you may hang there. Actually. Okay. So hopefully all of you guys can see it now. So it's looking good, isn't it? I am really pleased how it's looking. And what a transformation from the beginning. So that's the bit that we've just done, that bit there, and the bit that's down the bottom. So we've literally just done this bit here, and also that bit there. So maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I need to do this bit up here. I just need to stretch that little bit just to stitch that down, and this bit here, and then a few more there, and then you just got the ones down the bottom. So I might actually have to turn it, I think, just to have a look at it. It might scare them. Yeah, it might scare them down. Yeah, I think you're right there. Let's go into the other room. We're going to make some 5-inch. What about that? 5-inch squares. Maybe I could take another one. Maybe I could take. Why don't I take? Let me think about this. Let me think about this, because I'm. Hold on a minute. Right, we're going here. Oh, I need to iron, don't I? Oh my goodness me. I need to hold on. I need to get my my fabric that we're going to iron. Oh, it's come off again. It's come off again. So these ones, yeah, we need to give these a little iron. That one. Ice creams. I don't think I need to iron that, because that's what we ironed before, didn't we? They're going to be the 5-inch squares, and then we can do that. So if you're just joining now and wondering what this is all about, so I went to interview Project Linus today. That's Project Linus, a lady called Jilly from Project Linus, and she was showing all like I Spy quilts, and I Spy quilts are made for children out of 5-inch squares. So you're going to do 8 rows of 8 in a 5-inch square. So you can use a charm pack actually, but it needs to be, interesting fabric and things where like fabric like these. So I've chosen, look, so I've chosen cats, and then mushrooms, and then toothbrushes, and stags, and butterflies, and ice creams, and carrots, and children playing musical instruments. No idea that fabric came from, and doggies. So, and then we're going to make them into 5-inch squares, and then we'll have a little look. So let's go back to the ironing board. I'm going to think about tomorrow, because I could. I'm slowly coming around to the idea. Do we take a quilt? Maybe not the ghost quilts, Dale, because maybe they might get scared by that. So maybe we don't want to do the ghost quilt. I could take another one, because then I can say, this is a quilt that's going to be on display. Come and have a look at it. I could, yeah. I'm just trying to think. I mean, technically speaking, I have got one. It is not mine. I don't know. When I come off my live, I will have a think about it, and I will let you know what I decide tomorrow. Did I remind me? Did I take a quilt, or did I not take a quilt? Or I could take. I know what I could take. I could take the NHS quilt, couldn't I? I could take the NHS quilt. That's what I could take, because I think they'd like to see that. Look at this funny fabric with toothbrushes. Who would have thought fabric with toothbrushes? But they could definitely look in a 5-inch square. They're definitely going to be able to count how many toothbrushes. That's so funny. I do actually probably need some more water, and I do not have any right now. I've run out all of my water situation. I think we'll be all right. You don't always need to have steam anyway on fabric. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. People actually ask me that question. Do I put steam on? I mean, I generally I do on this iron, but if I'm on my smaller iron, then I don't generally do steam on that one. So I wonder, so tomorrow I'm going to pick up my good friend Susan in the morning. We're leaving, so I'm leaving at about, well, I've got to get her at 9. So I think she, yeah, about 9, yeah. And then we've got to be there for 10. So I'm probably going to leave about 22, because the traffic, it's a bit, sometimes the traffic can be, like this morning, I thought, oh, the traffic's going to be so bad getting out of Brighton. But actually, it wasn't too bad. I was thinking, what's happened? Look at this fabric. Look, can you see this one? This is so cute. It's got little mushrooms on it. It's definitely going to be a fun quilt to make. And then all I've got to do is, so this is what she said as well. I'm talking about the liners quilts now. This is what she said as well, is to do fleece back. So, you know, you don't have to do wadding and backing fabric. You can just do fleece backing. So it's a good, this has got stags on it. So they can be like, how many stags and how many stars? Or where is the stars? Love it. Absolutely love it. What a fabulous idea for a quilt. Do you like that idea? Do you like the idea of an ice spy quilt? I'll show you the ice cream one in a minute. The ice cream fabric is very, very funny. Very funny indeed. Yeah, so if you have any questions, if you're just joining me now, on any of our social media platforms, if you are on YouTube or TikTok, or just give me a shout. If you've got any questions, then let me know. You do. I know. It's great, isn't it, Dale? It'd be great idea. So I will let you know tomorrow night how my day has gone since seeing them. Because actually, now the other thing as well is the quilters that I'm seeing tomorrow. Look, it's so cute. Look at it, so cute. The quilters I'm seeing tomorrow are, they're actually ones that are actually exhibiting some of their quilts at our quilt show. But they're doing all the same. They're doing, remember I told you about the Somerset quilt I was working on today? They're actually exhibiting their Somerset quilt. Look at the ice creams. That is so cute. That is so cute. I love that. I had no idea where this fabric came from. How funny. I wonder whether someone actually gave me this one. I mean, it's not one that I would have... I don't think I would have chosen an ice cream fabric. Unless when I saw it at a quilt show, I might have been like, oh, you know, it's very, I mean, it's very creased actually. No, I think that someone might give me this one. I think we'd just get away with it not having any steam in the iron. I'm kind of feeling, yeah, might need some steam in my iron. Yes, you think as well, Tiana. It's a good idea, isn't it? So there can be how many ice creams, and not just stuff like that as well. So like with this one, they can say, where is the ice cream with the green top? I want to test it. I want to find a child to test it on. I mean, I could test it on my good little friend Joshua. He'd probably find it quite funny. But he is 5, so you know, might need to. Oh, this is interesting. This is not a fat quarter at all. This is like I think this is an eighth. This is like an eighth of a. Or I think it is a quarter. Don't know. It looks like it's a what they call a fat eighth. Wow, who knew? Maybe I've already used some. I don't know. Right. We'll keep an eye on the time. I would like to see if I can get. I think we can get some of these done, as in obviously not stitched together, but definitely. Oh, it's a Riley Blake. So Riley Blake is a very posh bit of fabric. This one. Yeah, that probably wasn't me. That was probably someone that gave me that one. Now this one again, look, it's very cute. It's got little singing children on it. It's very, very sweet. And do you know what's really interesting as well is that sometimes, you know, you buy a piece of fabric and you have no idea when you're going to use it or what you're going to use it for. And obviously that's what these have been. These have been well, I love it, but I don't know when I'm going to use it. That's what that is. So do you guys have fabric like that? I bet you do, Tiana, don't you? You have fabric like that. You have fabric like I love it, but I don't know when I'm going to use it. But it's always there, isn't it? Waiting in the wings to be used for something special. And today this fabric got taken out of the box to use for something special. Right. So now I'm going to do the last one. Test it on Mr. Rachel. I will. I definitely will. What, you mean the I Spy quilt? Yeah, he'll like that. He will like that. So this one is also a Riley Blake one. Again, a bit of a posh fabric. Obviously not as not as posh as some, but it's very nice. And it's got cute little doggies in it. This has got little sausage dogs in it. And little loads of different dogs actually. Just looking at it. I'm not very up on my dog breeds. Oh look. That had a price tag on it. That one. Move that over to there. Put that in the bin later. Right, so what are we on? Okay, we've got time to go into the other room, get some of these done, and then see Chirpy at 10 o'clock. So for those of you who haven't met Chirpy before, this is Chirpy Birdie. And actually, I just realised TikTok is at the moment cannot see Chirpy. Right. Let's just go to my fabric on my arm. So look, so that is Chirpy Bird there, and Chirpy will chirp at 10 o'clock, and we will come back and listen to Chirpy. Just pushing my iron back in. Let's go over here. Here we go. Right. Should we go that way? Yeah, we'll go that way. Sometimes I go the other way. Just depends how I'm feeling, really. Right. Oh, see, a 5 has just popped in. Let me just get why you keep coming off of there. You may stay. Oh, I can see why. Oh, you need another bit of sellotape. So I'm talking to my leaflet. It needs another bit of sellotape. Right. There is my ruler. So whoever, so it was crochet Nanny, you were asking about straight lines. This is a really, really good ruler to be able to do straight lines. My favorite ruler of all. and I'm just going to get prepped, and then so this is the big pile of quilts that's going to go to the children's hospital. So we're going to make some 5-inch squares. Let me just see where you are. There we go, there we go. Can everybody see? You can see, you can see. Oh, you maybe can't see. That might be better. That's better. Is that better? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to make some 5-inch squares, and I'm going to show you how cool this is, because honestly Jilly today was like showing me how, oh dear, and this is funny, isn't it? This is when you realize that you've brought a fat quarter, whoever trimmed it into a fat quarter did not actually do it straight into a fat quarter. But so my first job I'm going to do, so I'm going to do two in one hit, because I do things like that. I'm going to take off the salvage edge, which is there. So I'm just going to trim that off first. And so I've got my line. So all I'm doing something quite simple, really. I'm doing a 5-inch squares. So the first thing to do is to take off the salvage edge. And then because I'm probably going to go that way, because that way is the maximum of the maximum width for the fabric. So I'm going to put that down, line it up. So I'm lining it up on my purple board up here, and obviously on the ruler as well. So a bit like what I was doing last night, really, with the you know, when we did the binding. Right, so now I'm going to turn it round, and because it's straight, I'm just going to line it up on this line up here and that line up there. And then on my ruler, I can count to, obviously I can count to 5. I'm going to put the ruler on the fabric and just make sure that I've definitely got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, there we go. So we should get, and also because it's quite a stretch, I kind of move up like that. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny. Sometimes when you use one of these, a ruler and one of these, you just hit a tiny bit up the top that literally just doesn't catch. I don't know why it just doesn't. Right, so now I'm just going to move that to one side for a minute. And then I'm going to make these into 5s. So we might actually get more than one quilt out of this. This will be exciting, wouldn't it? This will be really exciting. I think we will. Because she said 8 rows of 8. That is the size that she had, 8 rows of 8. Right, obviously sorting out my my scrappios as I go. So there's my little, was that 5? Yeah, it's 5. Right, there's one little pile of 5s. Just thinking, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm wondering whether actually we don't do, or should we just do it all? I'm tempted to do it all. I'm very tempted to do it all. Now, that one is obviously, that's not, I'm not going to get 2 lots of 5 out of that. However, I will get 2 lots of 5 out of this one. So I'm going to line those up again. That's it. And then use my ruler again. Need to go a little bit higher. Just going to put that there. There we go. So then obviously I've got my scraps, haven't I? So I'm thinking, well, I would make a little thin scrap. That would make a good hospital scrap, as in the children's hospital scrap. And then we're going to do these ones here. So yeah, so if you've got any questions you want to ask while I'm doing this, please do. But so I am currently making 5-inch squares to make a little I Spy quilt. I mean, or maybe even 2 I Spy quilts. Oh, and then we're going to get, at some point, we're going to get my fleece boxes out. That's exciting. Those ones there. Because I think I might even have a little dinosaur one. But actually, I can't use that one because that is for my good friend Joshua. That is that one. Right, let's get another one. Let's get the carrots. Carrots are going to be cute. Now, because obviously, so this is slightly different shape. So I'm just going to go first off. I'm going to take the salvage end off. Can you like obviously that's, you know when I'm doing my jelly roll race quilt for my birthday, that one. Well, obviously I'm keeping the what do you call it, the selvage edge on that, aren't I? Because it's I want to know what the fabric is. So but with this one I don't really want to obviously keep the name on it. So that can go in there. Now you probably notice as well that every time I put my rotary thing down, my rotary trimmer down, I turn it off, because every single time you want to do that, because it's so they're very, very sharp, and if you get distracted and you've left it on, as in just the safety catch on, then it can be a bit tricky. So always make sure when you put it down, you switch it off. So like I turn it on, so I push it out like that, and then do that straight away. Always get your brain into turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. And never ever put it down with the blade out, because it's very, 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 very sharp. Oh, this is going to be quite a few. And do you know what, actually, I'm just thinking, because these are 5-inch squares and we do the comfort coasters, don't we? I may well do some comfort coasters out of these as well. Right, so let's get the, so how many have we got? 2. What time are we on, people? Okay, 15, 10 to do, 10 to 10 to 10 to 10. Okay. So I'm going to go that way, try and get the selvage edge together, which is there. Then I'm going to do that one exactly the same. So the selvage on that one is in a different position, which is annoying. It's there. And that's going to go here. And hello, Just Deb. Welcome to you. Welcome. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. So yeah, if you've got any questions, if you're just joining me now and you haven't followed before, please do. And I'm literally right now making some 5-inch. I think, should we go that way? Sometimes it's a bit I can't decide which way to go. So I've taken off the selvage edge. I want to use the fabric to the most of the maximum capacity that I can, really, so I'm not like wasting any. Right, okay. That's okay. So I've just shuffled that up. Oh, it's quite difficult because it's a yellow fabric and I'm trimming it with yellow markings on my ruler. That is like, whoa. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Right, I'll put that to one side. I'm going to do more 5-inch squares. I can't wait to tell my good friend Susan tomorrow all about the I Spy quilts. Oh, she'll be melting when I tell her that. She literally will be melting because she will want to get making them. Okay, so there's going to be quite a lot of these 5-inch squares. What is the time, people? It is okay, 53. We are good. We are good. Oh, so again, I'm not going to have much, I think. That one's a 5. So that I'm going to lay there. You could actually, when you're doing using a ruler, you're using a rotary trimmer, you can definitely do up to 6 layers of fabric if you want to. I just find it easy just to stick with 3 because I think sometimes it's too many. Look at the cats. Look at the rainbow cats. That is adorable. Yeah, they can be like, they can say, how many pink cats? How many pink cats can you see? Wonderful. Honestly, I'm so enthralled by this whole situation. I'm so excited about making, well, at least I've got 2 more different ones to do. So we keep it on the time. Okay. And the ice creams. Ice creams, right. So there's my selvage edge. So again, I need to take off the selvage edge. Don't they look very yummy? Don't you think? They look really, really yummy, those ice creams. You literally could be like, with the hundreds and thousands on it. Hundreds and thousands. Looks like a cornetto. Is it cornetto? So it looks like. Just looking at it, thinking, looks like one of those. Right. I am so excited to put this together. And the other thing as well, what I loved about Project Linus today was being able to, you know, get involved in something and it's really valued the quilting that you're doing, but also it doesn't have to be bang on, like, you know, your squares don't need to be perfectly matched up. That's what I love about it. So this one I'm going through is actually 4 layers of fabric. Around. Yes, have you got any questions? 56. What's 56, Dale? What is 56? Well, 8 rows of 8. 56 squares. Oh, 56. Yeah, 56. I remember now. I remember. I was thinking, well, 56 is 8 rows of 8. I'm thinking, is it? I don't know. I'm just too happily trimming away my fabrics into the squares. How funny. Right. I'm gonna have to do more ice creams. More ice creams. I don't know how many quilts we'll get out of this. We're gonna get a lot. And then if we fleece back them, oh my goodness me. I cannot get sidetracked with making more quilts for Project Linus because I've got a lot to do for our quilt show. However, she's doing what they call a calling of quilts at our quilt show. So if you've got any Project Linus quilts you want to donate, or you got any fabric that you want to donate, because that's how she does, they do fund it as well. You can very much what's the word? Very, very much donate it at our quilt show. Right. Okay. That's that one. I've got the last 2 to go. What's the time? 57. Right. I'll tell you what. Let me just lay this out. Let me find the selvage edge. There's a selvage edge. Look at this one. I love this one. I think this is my favourite. It'd make another good top, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm definitely going to do that Liberty top. Do not worry. I've not forgotten about that. That is on my list of things to do. Especially if it gets hot again, I'm going to need another 58. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, don't forget those. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh, nearly missed it. There's a chappy. Ah. Ah, yay, Chirpy. We nearly missed Chirpy. Oh, dear. Too busy chopping the fabric. Chirpy will be very much featured tomorrow night again. If you want to see Chirpy again tomorrow night, he will be very much featured. So anyway, so I was just saying, wasn't I? I love that fabric. Little happy mushrooms. It's so cute. You love Chirpy chirping. I know, Susan. Isn't Chirpy wonderful? It's like, what is that? So if crochet nanny, crochet grandma, if you're still there, that's who Chirpy was, because you were asking earlier. Right, we're going to do these 2 fabrics, and then we're going to see. So it's 10 o'clock. So yes, so I definitely need to be on my way by 10:30, really, because I've got to get a few bits and bobs done, ready for tomorrow, and up fairly early-ish tomorrow. Oh, there we go. That's that one. Right, turn around. So we're going to do 5 again. So obviously I'm using my ruler to make sure it is straight. And if you can't if you can't do it in one hit, just move your arm up. But also, when you are rotary trimming, you should never do it like a saw. Never do it like a saw. So never go like that. Always use your rotary away from you. That is the best, safest thing to do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those. One of those. One of those. So what is 8? 8 rows of 8. One of those. Put that one away. Put that one there. I think we can get another one of these out. You had to take a phone call, but you're back. Oh, that's all right, Jessica. That's all right. You missed Chirpy though, Jessica. You missed our chirpy bird. You can always watch it if you go onto the YouTube channel after. You can always watch it back and see Chirpy chirping at our time, 10 o'clock. Yeah, so what time is it over there? Oh, you did. So what time is it over where you are, Jessica? Right, so that is my scrappy fabric. That can go in there. That's another thing we need to do. I need to remember for next Friday when I go to the children's hospital is to take some more scraps. That's what I need to do. 2, 4. Oh, 5:01 Pennsylvania time. Ah, you're not technically that far behind us, then, are you? Really, you're only 5 hours behind us. Right, go there, go there. So now, all I'm going to do now is do this bit of fabric, and then we can work out a little I Spy quilt, which is really, really exciting. I'm really excited about that. We're going to see, because this is obviously left over from the other day when I was doing that one, when I was doing the puff cushion, which I've got to make another one. I've told her, didn't I? I've got to make another one because she wants another one, so they got a spare. That can go there. So yeah, only 5 hours. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? So that's the same as New York then, isn't it? Because New York for us is 5 hours behind. And oh, bang on 5. How exciting. Right, so let's have a look at this then. Let's create an I Spy quilt. Now, there I might not get 8 rows of 8 on here, so I might have to like shuffle them up, but we will see. You will see what I mean in a minute. So look, so it literally can be really, and I'm just trying to see where you guys can see. Hold on, I might have to move you back a little bit. Oh, that's better. That's better. Right, so you can see right. So basically it literally can be very, random. Very random. So the ones that I saw today were very, random. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 7 hexagon flowers done. Different colours so far. It's amazing, Jessica. Keep sending me update photos. I'd love to see that. So that is those ones. Okay. So then you got these ones. These ones. I'm getting too excited. And then you got this one. Look at the toothbrushes. Toothbrushes. Yeah, so it can be, it doesn't have to be, every single square doesn't have to be different. It can be duplicated, very, much so. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is try and mix them. So let's get the carrots. The carrots. There's the carrots. The carrots are so cute. Actually, I might put that on there. Then the carrots can go up there. And then, yeah, look, you can just keep kind of doing blue. And then do what should we do? Do one of those. And then one of those. Look at that. Can you see that? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? It's really, cool. So look. So yes, you just keep putting fabric in with like squares of fabric that have lots of like things in it. So it's like how many toothbrushes, how many pink cats, how many purple mushrooms. I love that. Is that 8? That is 8, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, right. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move them up like that. This is the only way we're going to get 8 rows of 8 on here. Otherwise, I'd have to go and do it on my other table, because I mean, it would, on my sewing tables in there, it would definitely work. But okay, I'm kind of like enthusiastic now. Enthusiastic to get it, as in to get it done. Let's get it done. Okay, that one can go there. Then I'm gonna put carrots there. I'm gonna put pink one there. Oh, doggos. That's too close, actually, isn't it? That one there. This is the problem. I might actually, dare I say it, I might have to find some more fabric, because otherwise they are going to be too close to each other. The stags. Okay, so the stags are over there. That's not too bad. Right, and then one more. Ooh, don't know which one. Yeah, I might need more different squares, because it's very. I don't want it too close together. That's the thing. Right. Let's keep going, and we'll see. What am I making? Oh, Jessica, so have you missed it then? Have you missed what I was talking about earlier? I think you might have done. So I'm making what is called an I Spy quilt, which is for a Project Linus quilt. And they go to like some charities work with children, and they use it as like a kind of an educational tool to go to the child, like, you know, like how many so they do it's like an educational tool. So they'll say things like, you know, how many purple cats, how many pink cats, how many toothbrushes, how many bunny rabbits, like that. And so yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing, is creating an I Spy quilt. I mean, I think it'll come out really. Oh, I haven't done the ice creams. I gotta do the ice creams. There's the ice creams. Oh, the ice cream. Oh, I have done the ice creams. Ice creams go there, and then I think that one can go over there. Right, so that's ice creams, stags, no mushrooms. Yes, I can do ones that are close together, but not too close together. So I might have to, dare I say it, make a few more. I might have to make a few more. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not gonna stitch it together now. I'm literally just planning it at the very minute. Thank you so much, One, for liking my live. That's very kind. I'm gonna put the ice creams there, and then that's 5. Okay, and then ice creams can go here, and stags can go there. Mushroom people can go there. Oh, mushroom people. No. I think we can do it, actually. I looking at this thinking, yeah, I think we can do it. So I need to make sure I've got butterflies. No. Oh, I'm like, oh, where do we go next? Where do we go next? I know the brown one. Don't do that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so that one needs another one in there. I think it needs to be the ice creams, I think. Yeah, because that's the other thing as well, isn't it? So I suppose they could match. Because I have actually got a video of the quilts that I saw today, the I Spy ones, and actually it's kind of a matching game as well, isn't it? It's not just that's just popped into my head. It's not a problem if there are matching ones, because then they do match them up. It's like, does that one match with that one? That one match with that one? So yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, let's do that one there, and we'll do the brown one there, and the blue one there. Okay, and the butterfly there, and another blue doggy one. We're going to do another blue doggy one over here. Actually, I'll do the blue doggy one there, because then the stags can go there. Okay, we are winning. We are winning. We are definitely winning. Okay, so that was going to go there. That was going to go there. I do another green. So I did have a lot of the green carrots, didn't I? Let's do another one of the toothbrushes. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it. It's going to be so cute. Blue, no, not blue doggies. What have we got? Butterflies. Butterflies. Oh, stags, mushrooms. I'm a bit worried that might be too close, so I'm going to swap that out. Swap that out to there. Then you can have a brown one in there. It is all like, it's all like looking, making sure it is not clashing with any other another one. Right, now I need to count again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So that one needs another one. What should we do there then? Should we do ice creams? Ice creams. Don't you love this? I am absolutely loving this. Okay, so they've got 8. They've got 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so that one is another one. So that one could have cats, I think. 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 6 7. That one can have the brown one. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That one can have the mushrooms. They can have the mushrooms. And then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Should that have the ice creams? I think it should have the ice creams. And then that one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's going to need a bottom one. That can have the carrots. That's a little bit too close for me, those two, though, so I might swap them around. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Is there any other? Did we use all the Mr. Men ones? All right, we'll put a blue. I'm kind of thinking, actually, that should be a blue, because the ice cream for me is a little bit too close. A little bit too close. Right, there you go. Look, that is the layout, people. So we've got 8 rows of 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and we've got 8 rows of 8. Woohoo! So, what's that, Tiana? You're doing kind of soon. So, W, he's purring, and you drive me mad in the evening, refusing to go to bed. Does he look like one of these cats, Diana? Does he look like one of these? Right. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to tidy up all my little squares so we've got them in the right order. I mean, there's not. I was thinking actually we'd get loads more out of this, but I don't think we will. But we can. We'll do one. We'll do one. Maybe. What is my plan for tomorrow? Let me think about my plan for tomorrow. I can't start working on the flags yet because I haven't actually got the sticks. I need to get those. So that's a no situation at the minute. I could start working on the bunting, but there's quite a way to start on that, so that's okay. We could do a little bit more work on Alex Hellawell's quilt tomorrow. Could definitely do that. And there was something else that popped into my mind as well. Oh, maybe, yeah, the other puff cushion. Maybe we could do that. I need to have a think about what the plan is for tomorrow night. You know me, I tend to like decide when we are chatting, usually. Right, so that is that. I love that one. I love it. You see that one? That's so cute. So cute. It's got little children all playing their musical instruments. Right. I mean, I'm tempted to do this tomorrow night. I probably shouldn't. I probably should work on Alex's quilt, but I am tempted to be like, let's do that. to see. I'd love to see what it looks like. And then we could back it with a fleece, because it won't take long, will it? Now that we've done it, now that we've done this, essentially is the longest bit, and it always will be the longest bit. Well, there we go. Right, so I can now just shuffle these up like that, keep those together. These are my piles of other ones, and we maybe what we could do is we could find some other fabric to add into that pile. Let's put this away, put that away. So, oh yeah, because I have got that skirt. I wanted to make that skirt as well. I wanted to do that. There's quite a few things, bits and bobs coming up. Okay, so our rows are ready, people. Our rows are ready for. Let's bring it down so you can see it. There we go. Make sure you all of you guys, everyone can see it. There we go. So our rows are ready for tomorrow. We've got our 8 rows of 8. I think we're going to do this tomorrow, and then we can have a look in the boxes up there. Find a fleece that's not, you know, girl or boy. Because I do have some cat ones up there. I have a peach one up there. I have a beige one up there. Beige would work, wouldn't it? Because that could be for a boy or a girl. So I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. Yes, yes, yes. Susan says yes, yes, yes. Let's do that tomorrow night then. Let's see what the I Spy quilt looks like. I am really like. Well, one thing we've got to be aware of is making sure that all in the right direction as well. They all have to be facing in the right direction. That is something you guys need to all write down, ready for tomorrow night. Right direction, Rachel, right direction. Because that's what I noticed as well on these quilts, that it needs to be in the right direction. I mean, that was going to be difficult because actually some of the children are upside down. However, like the cat's in the right direction, the same direction, you know, so like if it's directional fabric, it needs to be, you know, like with the toothbrushes, it needs to be like that. So it is the right direction. Anyway, I think that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. So anyway, so I am going to sign off now, and I will see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for spending the evening with me. It's always wonderful. It's always exciting, and I always have such a good time. And do go and read your newsletters if you got your newsletters. Sign up to all the free stuff that we're doing, all the events we've got coming up, and there is a little workshop with me. If you want to sign up to that, you can do. And tomorrow, yeah, I will let you know. I'll let you know tomorrow night how I get on. So first, I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTubers. So good night, YouTubers, and I will see you tomorrow. And Facebookers and Instagrammers and all the others. I'll see you later. Bye. Can I put that and say goodbye?
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.